Now that you've seen how incredible the exterior condition of this Tahoe is, let's take a look at the interior. We'll start first here with our driver's side door panel, and you'll see that everything is nice and tight and tidy as it should be. Everything's clean, you don't have any real scuffs. The carpet's not worn out. The window switches are all nice and firm. Our electric locks work as intended. You don't have any fading or any real scuff marks that you might expect even here in the door handle. Now let's dive into the driver's side. The seats are in great shape. The areas where you would expect to find a lot of wear and tear have pretty minimal wear and tear, all things considered. With this being a 97, you get a little bit of rubbing here from ingress and egress, but even the side bolsters here are in great shape. Got a driver and passenger side armrest. And then what you'll see here with our carpets is that they've yellowed a bit, but you do have both gray GM branded floor mats, rubber floor mats that come with it, as well as black WeatherTech floor mats. And I've also tested all of the functionality of our driver's seat here. You've got working lumbar support, and all of the different directions work properly as intended. Now we'll take a look here at the dash. One minor flaw that you'll find is that this here is supposed to be affixed to the dash, and the adhesive is melted off, so that could easily be fixed with some 3M adhesive if you want to replace that, or if you want to remove it, it's also easily done, and this could probably be cleaned up pretty simply. Taking a look at our gauge cluster here, you'll see we have 28,535 miles on the odometer. You'll also see, as we peek here, we've got a Whistler 2290 radar detector. I was able to take the car for a quick spin, and all of the gauges work as intended. As we continue along the dash, you'll see that we are able to put the vehicle into four-wheel drive. We've got 4 high and 4 low. I was able to test that out, and it went smoothly into each of those. As we continue along the dash, you'll see here that we're able to put the vehicle into 4-wheel drive. I was able to test that out, and it all worked as intended. If you'll see on our exterior video, I show you how to open the rear hatch. That button works properly. Everything here that I've tested is in good working condition. And it also looks really clean. You'll see we don't have any cracks along the dash. The underside does have these 2 small holes drilled into. The underside of the dash also looks to be in great shape. We do have these 2 small holes drilled into the dash. Not quite sure what the intention was there. But we also have our 12-volt outlet, so we've got even a USB accessory there, so you can use that. Ashtray. Got our glove box, opens and closes just fine. And we've also got, of course, an aftermarket Cobra 19 Plus CB radio affixed to the vehicle. And as I back up here and take a look at the rest of the interior, another incredible feature of this vehicle is that the headliner is in great shape and fully intact. I haven't noticed any scuff marks, and it is all nice and tight against the roof. Let's take a quick look at the passenger side before we dive into the rear of the vehicle. As we saw on the driver's side, the passenger side door is in great shape. Same goes with our passenger side seats. You've got little tiny stains there. But apart from that, everything is as you would expect. You can see that seat slides forward so you can access the rear seats, which are also in incredible condition. You do get a bit of that yellowing here on the rear as well, but you also have those GM and WeatherTech floor mats for the rear. Finally, we'll take a look here in the trunk. You'll see that the carpet is all in really nice condition. A little bit of discoloration along the edges, but nothing too noteworthy. You'll also see that we have the latest and greatest technology from 1997 with the Sony 10-disc changer. We've got a spare tire under here. Now it is looks to be in nice condition, but it's definitely an older tire. It does not match the brand of the tires that are currently affixed to the vehicle. And then under here, we have our jack stowage, and we'll peek here. You've got both your original GM gloves and jack. And that is the interior of the '97 Chevy Tahoe.